Buenos dias. Good morning, Kaleidoscope Klan. How's everyone doing? This is Mariposa and I am here in the beautiful Yucatan, as always. So today I want to embark upon a very important topic that I could talk about probably every single day of the year. And it has become very popular, and that is narcissism. Oh, narcissism. Oh, narcissism. So, I know people who are hearing the word, you might be thinking that it's like blown over as far as why narcissism is such a topic. But it's a very important concept to understand, and I'll tell you why. Our world is a narcissistic world. The world that we live in, the way that it is governed by narcissists, for sure, right? So for me, the easiest way, there are definitions for narcissism, people who are only focused on themselves and will do anything to get ahead, who don't care about the people around them, they only want to use them. And that could be people they're married to, or people in their families too, not just strangers or at work or something like that, but inside of families. Some, like, narcissists are that, period. They set up their lives using people, and a lot of times they come off as being good people because they're actors, right? And they do things like lie and blackmail and stuff like that. So the easiest way for me to conceptualize it is not from the definition, but just thinking of characters in stories, right? So narcissist is Cinderella's stepmother and the step sisters, right? They were treating her like she was a maid. She was their sister, their family member. But they were totally disrespectful. They did not want her to achieve anything. If she were supposed to look like she wanted to do something, they were going to do whatever they could to just cut it out, right? That's a narcissist mentality, okay? The typical idea of politicians, like the things that they do, the deals that they make, the people who sell their souls. And actually, I consider narcissism to be more of a spiritual situation anyway, right? It's a demonic spirit that takes over someone that's hungry for power and domination. Not just a thing, right? It's not like just for a goal of being a winner one time or even all the time, not just to win, but to dominate other people around them, to silence them and abuse them regularly, okay? So I'm trying to think of another story which is similar. It's, people who are wolves in sheep's clothing, who are planning and plotting to get into a position, and they do whatever maneuvers they need to. And they have some people, again, silenced, where if you see what they do, then you're enemy number one, right? Basically, you can think of a narcissist as the bad guys in cartoons or in superhero movies. They're always someone who's really jaded, who got hurt, and they have to dominate the world, and they want to hurt people and stuff like that, right? It's like they get pleasure off of inflicting pain because it makes them feel more powerful, when really they feel very empty inside. They're hollow beings. They're very sad. They didn't get enough attention and love, so it's like they're broken. they try to morph into whatever they think people want them to be so that they can manipulate. And they can be very charismatic and really act like they care about people and stuff like that, but they don't. In fact, they could hate you and pretend like they love you. They love bomb at the beginning to get you. There's a whole way, right, that they get you hooked. And it's very similar, again, to the way our society is. Because the only way that you could justify something like slavery or colonialism is narcissism. Only narcissists can do that. Can, like, enslave a human being where your job is to keep them enslaved and sad. And you're enjoying life over here, and you don't even, you can beat someone and then, you know, separate families, sell family members away, and justify it. Laugh, ha ha, hee hee. We deserve better than everyone else. The whole manifest destiny idea is very narcissist. I'm not going to name any groups of people specifically, but we know who they are. Yeah, a lot of entities that have been authoritarian in our lives and have forced, that have committed genocide and subjugated humanity, like that, found very high civilizations and destroyed them. That's narcissists. And so we need to be able to recognize that energy on the global level and also on a personal level, because narcissism will kill you. You have to separate yourself, because they are energy vampires and they are demonic entities that want to imprison you. So it's like you see a person that is controlled by a narcissist and they're just a shell, you know? And I'm speaking from personal experience, okay? So like I said, I'm going to be doing more conversations on narcissism because I wish someone had taught me about narcissism. It's very, very dangerous to not be able to see the signs of people who don't have the right character, right? And if you were put at a disadvantage in your own family where your parents were narcissists, like my own, then it predisposes you to be attracted to other narcissists because it feels familiar. And again, when narcissists approach you, they love bomb you. They act like you're the best thing ever. They act like what you want them to act like because they study you. And they put on that mask because they want to get their hooks right here in this vein right here. And once they got you, then they will do anything to maintain ownership over your body, mind, and spirit. Okay? So we all see the wars that are going on right now and the power plays that narcissists are making all over the world. And what I would say to those highly sensitive persons, those empaths in our world who care about humanity, who, you know, want to see everyone win, it's very important to protect yourself right now. To protect your energy. To not allow anyone to steal your energy, because as all of these tensions are rising and all this is going on, we have to pay some attention to our inner child and the reserves that it takes to maintain our stability, right? So yes, narcissism. It is a very serious problem in our world. I would ask you to begin to point out the narcissism that you see around. And understand that this narcissism will not go away unless it's forced to go away. Right? What's dangerous about narcissism is it's destructive. It's already in a destructive state, so it'll take you with it. So if you value your life and you want to have a good experience in life, a narcissist will do its best just to mess that up, just to make sure that you don't have peace. And I've noticed at my age that I can tell the sensations in my body now. Like, I can feel that it's not healthy for me to allow any person with the wrong intentions in my space. And that is, not just depending on how they're acting in that moment, but I've always been, empath, people pleaser, codependent. And when I say codependent, honestly, it was sick, but our natural way of being as human beings is to be interdependent, right? And so if you're in a family that's sick as a child, it's more of a process of growing out of that, being able to free yourself, because as a child you can't free yourself. And even as an adult, to be a child of an adult who is abusive, people don't understand a lot of times how self-preservation has to take precedence over presenting any happy images to anyone else, right? That's really important, is we have to stop pretending that narcissistic abusers are not that. That will help, because if we can at least identify it amongst one another, that will take away narcissist power. A lot of narcissist power is that there is an oath of secrecy that is unsaid, but you'll get harassed and bullied and attacked if you cross that line. And I'm a truth speaker, so I'm crossing the line. I'm calling out narcissism. It's demonic and it needs to be destroyed. And each one of us can do our part by scanning ourselves and making sure that we are not that. That's the best thing you can do. This isn't a time to go out and focus on attacking other people. It's more about preservation. It's more about alignment and elevation, rising above, So, that is my transmission for today about narcissism and our world. And it's all pervasive in all institutions. I dare say all families, but I'm from America, so I might be jaded. There might be places that are not as Americanized, that are not as narcissistic. So I will not say that it's taken over the entire world, but it's trying to for sure, right? So anyway, these are very important conversations that we have and meditations that we have when we are embodying the sacred transformation. Because the sacred transformation is about being a responsible world citizen, being a responsible human being on this planet. So, thank you for being here with me, and I am going to be doing more transmissions. I'm a little self-conscious about talking to the camera. I feel really dumb doing this, I have to tell you. But Spirit has told me, no, your thoughts are worth something. So I'm going to continue because I have lots to share. So I'm going to make sure that I make my offering to you. And yeah, if you're dealing with narcissistic abuse, you're not alone, okay? It is rampant, and it is a time when people are free to disconnect from the abusers in their family. I support you if you feel that you are constantly being torn down and you are not able to grow and be, happy and healthy, then you need to take care of you first. Okay? We're all about loving and putting ourselves first. All right, Kaleidoscope Klan, until next time, peace. Thanks so much for watching Kaleidoscope Klan. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to the next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you.